Before official Hazbin Hotel premiere of Season 1, I got really interested in one important topic that wasn't clearly opened until now. How big and strong is an angel army, and how huge their angel influence on sinners' life in hell. Let's figure it out. Hello everybody, my name is DERVIS and welcome to my channel. Let's begin. Before we analyze the angel army and find out what it represents, we have to refresh our memory about the history to better understand the context. Firstly, we have to understand that according to the Bible lore and Hazbin Hotel, we can make one and strict conclusion that in the beginning of the existing of the world, there was just heaven with angels of different importance and God himself. Although afterwards there was a rebellion of angels that resisted against God and heaven's elders. And you can know for sure that the leader of the rebels was oncely known Seraphim, Lucifer. But in the result, he and his fallen angels lost in war. And Lucifer, with the rest of his supporters, was banished from heaven and exiled to hell. But luckily or not, it's a Bible version of story, which was some kind of changed in the show. For now, we know only that Lucifer had broken rules of heaven and that he was full of different ideas that elders of heaven considered dangerous. He gave Eve forbidden fruit, after what evil again appeared in the world. For that crime, heaven exiled him and his wife Lilith to hell. After exile, Lucifer was totally destroyed inside his soul, and that condition forced him to give part of management of kingdom to hands of his wife. In a short period of time, Lilith had built really huge state and city for sinners totally from nothing, which started to grow really fast because of endless income of new souls. But here we have to understand and remember one important thing. De facto, hell is a territory of heaven, which came under control of fallen angel dynasties that appeared there. It's how I personally understand logic of Hazbin Hotel. So, in this whole confrontation, main source of conflict are angels, and this is happening just because of inner conflicts of heaven. We can discuss for long what were the reasons and why they decided to banish Lucifer, or were there any other fallen angels, but those topics are for the other video. For now, we have to understand that all these events and current situation are bringing more benefits than troubles to heaven. Why? I'll explain. Those angels that were loyal to God and the elders consolidated into one huge power, which discovered Lucifer's and fallen angel treason. As a result, heaven identified all the traitors and unloyal angels, which caused huge purge, and by that I mean exile of Lucifer and his friends to hell. This made life for elders and God more easier, cause just think about it, it's much more easier to do negotiations with your fallen brothers who has same blood inside their veins than with demons who are hated by angels by every inch of their body. That is why globally in the Hazbin Hotel world, all main politics are circling around angel society, where they have a rivalry between each other. But demons and sinners are just minor role in this theater play. You may remind me about demon nobility and deadly sins who are playing significant roles in hell society. Yeah, I can't deny that they are powerful and important, but main source of the problem are leading to inner conflicts of heaven. Now, when we understand entire context, we can begin our analysis. First of all, as I told before, heaven and angels have free access to travel on hell territory, but it's unknown how far they can move and which circles they can enter. On this moment, we know for sure that exterminators are making purges every year in the Pride Ring, where sinners are appearing after death in human world. And to make things worse, angels are for sure observing demons and sinners every second, to not let them to become too powerful. Secondly, we saw it many times from pilot, trailer and actual TV show that heaven are seen seen for all hell residents. And it also looks like some kind of satellite or source of energy. And also, as we remember, there is clocks and building in the center of the city, where members of Morningstar family or other fallen angels can come to their brothers and sisters to negotiate. That's why power of angels is unlimited, and their advantages are seen for sure. But that's just a beginning, because now we will dive deeper into Heaven's organization, and we analyze what ranks and type of troops are existing in Helobabos and Hazbin Hotel. But I'm warning you that this list is not full, and probably I will need to do a total remake of this video after full release of the show. On this moment, we have next. Heaven services are divided into 3 main groups: those who is sitting in heaven, those who is visiting earth, and those who is keeping an eye on the hell. About those who is in heaven, we know not so many things, but about other 2 groups, we have enough facts and information. According to Bible and its different interpretations, there are existing 7 or even 9 ranks of angels, but for now, we are interested just in 4 of them: angels, archangels, cherubs, seraphs. We had seen for now just those 4 ranks in TV series, and that is why we will overview them. Let's begin with cherubs. Those angels are brain and marketing center of heaven, because many of cherubs are accomplishing many jobs in heaven and overlooking other people in human world. Often cherubs are looking like cute animals with wings, what's making it easier for them to receive trust from people. Their main goal is to prevent sins in real world and to be sure that people are still standing on the right way of God. And those guys are just only 1 angels that we've seen in human world. For now, we can totally concentrate on that part of army that is located in hell. And I suppose that this is quite obvious for everyone, that there are strongest and the most battle-experienced troops of heaven, which can suppress any resistance that come from hell. Main force and soldiers of heaven's army are considered as simple angels, more known as exterminators. Their main function is to execute all orders that are coming from archangels, seraphs, and other elders of heaven. Also, their duties is to keep order and exterminate demons. Usually angels are armed with different melee weapons, spears, swords, and I guess that they have even some kind of firearm. Their spears are made from special holy metal, which destructive potential is extremely high and capable to kill demon nobility or even angels. In addition, those soldiers have incredible physical power, and separately each one of them is 1-man army, what's making big group of angels almost unstoppable. And as I mentioned before, all these troops are being under command of next highest rank of angel hierarchy, archangels. Perfect example of archangels is Adam, who has appeared in the first episode of Hazbin Hotel. And it's not hard to guess that there are just some kind of officers that are executing orders from more higher angels and keep an eye on that soldiers who is under their command. About archangel powers, we know not so many things, but we remember that they can use lightnings and energy flows in order to destroy demons, and it's obvious that they are far more stronger than regular angel exterminators. Next rank that is very interesting for me is a seraph. According to Bible, they are considered as the most closest angels to God. In heaven's army, seraphs are some kind of generals and highest officers who is wielding unmanageable powers. For example, like telekinesis, teleportation, bending into creatures, lightning control, fire control, and many others. Main distinguishing feature of seraphs is the 6 wings that they have. Those wings are telling by their size and number their close position to God. And what is the most interesting fact, that this is proves that Lucifer himself is a seraph, because on that moment we can see his 6 wings, and by legend we know that he is favorite one to God. So everything has been put on his place places. Right now, Seraps are the most unknown type of angels for us, but I'm sure that in future their influence gonna be significant, and destiny of Hazbin Hotel will be directly dependent by Seraps' decisions. Oh yeah, almost forgot. In the first episode of Hazbin Hotel, we were able to spot new type of angel, which at least looks really similar to Bible description. I'm talking about thrones. This caste of angels is considered as a justice system of heaven. These angels with multiple number of eyes are deciding destinies of people in the moment of their death and deciding if they are pure and good enough to be in heaven. And I'm pretty sure that these angels are responsible for Lucifer's exile. But do you know what is the most interesting thing? In my opinion, main achievement of heaven is its unity, not even a strong army or stable institutions, because even for the smallest crime and disorder, regular angels will be rapidly punished. That is why everyone is loyal to God and elders of heaven. Well, almost everyone received punishment, but yeah, in general, everyone. This unity is an unbreakable power, which makes angels so powerful, because if we look straightforward to facts, heaven is not an unstoppable threat, how it's considered. Oh, actually, do you know what is main problem of hell, demons and sinners? And why they cannot beat angels? It's because they are unstable and they don't have unity. In hell, there rules semi-anarchy, with some notes of feudalism, what's causing huge difficulties for its inhabitants to form united front against common enemy. I suppose that this is reason why Lilith had disappeared for almost 7 years. She's preparing something against heaven, and believe me, there are way more hell inhabitants to go against several thousand angels. Just if we look on numbers, it's quite obvious that if we combined all together forces of hell, they can beat angels and achieve victory in war, because losses for heaven are unacceptable due to low number of its population, while hell has endless number of recruits. And also, don't forget about demon nobility, deadly saints, overlords and fallen angels like Lucifer. You might tell me that they are way more weaker than angels, and that's true, but altogether they can kill many regular angels. Lucifer, for example, is for sure capable to kill lots of angels like nobody's business. Also, don't forget, once he was the most powerful creature in universe. Also, we must remember about sinners and imps, who can do many smart things and even use angel weapons, which they are collecting after each purge in order to be able to kill exterminators. But due to anarchy inside hell and angels' unity, heaven is still pure dominant in that conflict, although we have seen first references about unification from Lilith in pilot episode. She called sinners to go to war against angels in order to defend common home and billions of souls. In general, as I told before, main political situation of hell is concentrated around heaven, as heaven main political situation is concentrated around hell. Everything is connected, and ironically, that whole conflict is happening just because of inner conflicts inside angel society. But one thing is known for sure: hell's inhabitants as one want to put to the end angel menace and finally bring peace on their homeland. Ones want to do it by violence, others want just simply to hide, but few idealists want to change everything peacefully in hope that world and people will change. Soon we will find out if sinners and demons would be capable to stand against strong angel army, and if that would be possible to persuade heaven elders that everyone from hell may have a chance and they can be redeemed, or they will fight those who was considered unstoppable by heavy price of losses. On that moment, our video comes to the end. Thank you everybody who watched to this moment. Don't forget to subscribe and smash like. Goodbye.